All right, you guys. So like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you guys get all the updates whenever we release video content on the channel. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. Salute to my brother A Weapons. He rep Midlife Music. Make sure y'all following us on social media on our Instagram. Also, make sure that you guys check out our Facebook channel, facebook.com/Ticket TV. All these links are going to be in the description box below. You guys can also catch our podcast show. Make sure y'all subscribe to our podcast show. We'll have all the hidden content that you guys didn't see from our podcast show. So all of the links will be pinned below. Salute to everybody who donates to the stream. And we're going to get ready to get started with this stream today now. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Much love, honor, respect, and appreciation.
God dog, man. Y'all press one if y'all can hear me in the comments. I ain't even get a chance to even say a word. Press one, man. Shout out to my brother Ramsey in the Cash App with the donation, man. He said, damn, Ticket, you hating on the C's hard. I ain't even get to say a word. I ain't even get to say one word. Bro, this is crazy, bro. How in the hell do I get 3 or 4 Cash Apps and I ain't even say a word? Shout out to the brother. Hold on. 2 more. Hold on. Shout out to the brother Anton Milton in the PayPal with the donation. Salute to you, brother. He says the Celtics didn't earn this. Man, that's what I'm trying. I ain't even get to say a word, bro. I ain't even get to say a word. I ain't get to say one word. Shout out to Travis Wellington in the Cash App with the donation. He came through. $25 donation, man. He ain't even leave no message, man. But let's get into this, man. Again, this shit is easy. This shit was a cakewalk, man. These dudes got the easiest cakewalk to the NBA Finals in NBA history, bro. You're talking about a team that played every single team hurt. You're talking about an absolute hospital medical ring. Now, you'll have dudes like Dookie that come on YouTube that will talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo's ring. You know what I'm saying? And say, oh, well, Giannis won the ring. That was a medical ring. Everybody was hurt. But they won't keep the same energy for the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics played in the first round the AFC Miami Heat without their best player and their best 2 scorers in Jimmy Butler and another one of their better scorers. And I forget his name, the guard, who was averaging 16 a game. Scary Terry Rozier. So you play Miami without those 2 best players. Let's start right there. Shout out to the brother BJ in the Cash App coming through with a $20 donation. Big bank. Salute to you, man. He said the Celtics are fraud. We're losing the finals. Man, listen, bro. That's if the other team doesn't get hurt. So let's talk about this. Let me go back because I'm a cook on this. So you play Miami and get a breeze and don't have to play Jimmy. Or Scary Terry Rozier that was averaging 16 a game. Then you go to the second round and then you get to play in the second round the Cavs, who were missing their best defensive player the entire series and rim protector and Jared Allen. And then they were missing Donovan Mitchell for 2 games in that series, their best player on the team. So they were missing their best player on the team for 2 games in that series. And for the entire series, their best defensive player was out, period. Then you get to come to the conference finals and play against the Indiana Pacers, who people thought was a fraud to get there in the first place because every team they played was hurt to get there. And then they play you, and what happens? Tyrese Halliburton gets hurt. So all of the team's best players were hurt and missed multiple games. Multiple games. The Boston Celtics are the biggest frauds. And then when they get to the NBA Finals, if they finally play a team that hasn't got the whole daggone team in the infirmary, I promise you guys this, and I pretty promise you they're going to get their ass kicked. And they're going to get embarrassed. Because they struggled to beat this Indiana team. And everybody keeps saying, stop the hate. Well, guess what? Facts ain't hate. So sit down and shut the hell up. Shut up. Because the Heartbreak Kid, Kyrie Irving, is going to come through, and he's going to wreck your day. You better believe every damn word I said. Shout out to the brother Charnel in the Cash App with the donation, man. He said the Celtics getting a phony ring. Man, listen, they got a phony run, and everything about them is phony. You see this? Everything about them is phony, fake, fraudulent, made up. You tell me what team, I'm going to say it again. You play the entire first round without Jimmy Butler and without Scary Terry Rozier. That's 20 points plus 16 points a game. Then you play the second round. In the second round, Donovan Mitchell misses half the series. The best player on the team missed half the series. Then the best defensive player on the team missed the whole series. And Jared Allen, the best rebounder and the best defensive player on the team, who made an all-star team the year before last. And Jared Allen missed the whole series. Then you come to the conference finals, and Halliburton misses 2 games, half the series. And then everybody wants to say, oh, Ticket, what are you talking about? I'm talking about the truth. I'm talking about the truth. The truth is that the Boston Celtics have had a complete cakewalk to the NBA Finals. These are the facts. That's no lie. It just goes to show you that this era is weak. This era is Terry Claw soft. And that's all there is to it, man. Shout out to the brother Steve Blackwell in the Cash App, coming through with a $20 donation, big bank. Salute to you, man. He said, Ticket, they gonna get mad, but you cooking. That's facts. I am a cooker. You understand what I'm saying? They can get mad all they want, but they don't care. Dog, look, I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't give a damn how mad they are. They can't get around these facts I just said. Now, I want y'all to think about this. Imagine if Giannis Antetokounmpo, imagine if somebody else played a series, and every single series, the star player got hurt. Every series, the number one player on the team got hurt and missed multiple games. Think about this. I want y'all to think about this. The Boston Celtics literally got a stimulus package to the NBA Finals in the Eastern Conference. It is disgusting. I'm talking about, bro, and people going to say stop the hate, but I'm just being honest. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. Shout out to my boy JB in the Big Bang Cash App coming to $30 donation night. Salute to you, man. He said don't worry about them haters. Ticket. F them. Hey, man, it is what it is. I ain't worried about them. You already know. Fought on these bars. Point blank, period. I just tell the truth, man. The Boston Celtics are frauds. And then they struggle to beat this team. And then let me talk about this. Forget that. Let's talk about not only did they miss their star player half this series in Halliburton, but check this out, y'all. The coach gave the series away. He gave game 1 away when he didn't foul and let him shoot the 3. He gave game 3 away when they had that 18-point lead, right? And he gave this game away tonight. It was up 6 points with like 4 minutes left to go. Gave the game away tonight. So, and this is without Halliburton. He gave 3 and 4 without. So I'm just telling y'all what the real is. Kyrie Irving's going to go in there and rip their hearts out of all these fake Boston Celtics fans. And we know what they are. We're not going to say it on YouTube. We're not going to say the word, but we know what they are. You know what I'm saying? And so, again, and it's a shame because this fraud, Jason Tatum, he couldn't even win the Eastern Conference Player Award. They gave it to Jaylen Brown. This bum couldn't even win the conference award. Jason Tatum is a complete fraud. He couldn't even win the conference award when it was easy to win. All the star players were out. Imagine this, y'all. Imagine you being able to go to the finals, and every series you play, the star player missed half of the whole series. Think about that. Every series I play, the star player misses half or the entire series on the opposite team. Shout out to Thomas Stewart in the Cash App coming through. $25 donation tonight, man. Salute to you once again, my brother. I seen you here early tonight, man. And he says the Celtics really didn't have to do much. That's facts. And they struggled to beat teams without their best player. These games were actually competitive, a lot of them. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Jason Tatum is a manufactured. You understand what I'm saying? He's a manufactured guy. Jaylen Brown, he can play, but he ain't no leader. He can't go left. He'll fold in the finals when he sees his daddy Kyrie Irving come through. And then, you know what I'm saying, the rest of them bums, the coach is horrible. You know what I'm saying? Joe Mazzulla's Mazzulin. Y'all know what it is with him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the brother Jerry in the Cash App with the donation, man. He said, I've never seen a team had an easier run. That's facts. Bro, listen, I have never seen a team in NBA history. Bro, you talking about cakewalk. This team had an absolute cakewalk. I want you to think about this. Jimmy Butler, hurt. Jimmy Butler hurt. I want y'all to think about this. Donovan Mitchell, hurt. I want y'all to think about this. Tyrese Halliburton, hurt. I want y'all to think about that. I really want y'all to think about that. What player in NBA history do y'all know had an easier cakewalk? Name one. Name one. Name a player in NBA history that every single team he played going to the finals, the star player was hurt half the series or the whole series. Name one. I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. They can't name one. I'm telling you to name one. They can't do it. Shout out to Bond in the Cash App. He said, you praise Giannis' run, though. Yeah, I did praise Giannis' run. You know why? Because Giannis was hurt, you damn fool. That's why. See, that's the difference. Giannis was hurt and came back. Down 0-2. Down 0-2 and won 4 straight. Giannis was hurt. Now know your role and shut your mouth. Saith the Rock. Saith the final boss. Because I'm right here laying a smackdown on Rudy Poo Candy Asses. Shout out to Julius Moore in the Cash App with a donation. He said, Tiki, you ain't lying, man. That's right. I know I ain't lying. I know I ain't lying. Giannis was hurt. The hell is wrong with these people? Giannis Antetokounmpo was hurt and missed games and came back down 0-2 in the finals and won. The hell is against a full with all the players on the court for the Phoenix Suns. These are facts. These are facts. These are all facts. These are all facts. See what I'm saying? All factual information I'm giving you. All facts. See, that's the thing. Giannis got hurt. Make it make sense. Giannis got hurt. No Jimmy Butler. Right? That's 20 points per game. Right? Without Jimmy Butler, we already knew Miami didn't have a chance. But then how about no Terry Rozier, too? That's 16 points per game. Then let's go to the second round, y'all. The best defensive player on the team is Jared Allen. He didn't play no games. That's their rim protector, their rebounder, and their shot blocker. He didn't play 0 games. Then Spidey Mitchell missed half the series. Shout out to the brother Cornell in the Cash App with the donation, man. He says, keep getting at these week A Boston Celtics fans. I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling the truth. This is the easiest cakewalk I've ever seen. Then you play against Indiana, and half the series they're missing their all-star, Tyrese Halliburton. Come on, bro. Shout out to Living Hay in the Cash App with the donation. He said Derek White about to get cooked by Kyrie. Oh, he get ready to get put in the grill. He getting ready to get put. Shout out to the brother Stanley in the Cash App with the donation, man. And he says, no lies detected. Ticket. I know I ain't lying. I got 2 words for all them Celtics fans. They know what they can do. If they ain't down with that, we got 2 words for them. And you can tell them in the comments section what I mean. Point blank period. Apostrophe T. Tiger Woods, pop at your T. Yeah, they get mad. I don't care. It is what it is. Shout out to the brother Charles Bullocks in the Cash App with the donation, man. He says, it is true the Celtics haven't been tested. Now, they haven't been tested by nobody. How can you be tested and all these teams are missing their best players? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. All the teams are missing their best players, right? I'm just telling y'all what it is. These dudes have had the easiest cakewalk to the NBA Finals in NBA history. Every single team was missing their best player. Every team. You can't make this up. Can't make it up, y'all. Cannot make it up. Shout out to my brother Iman in the Cash App with the donation, man. Showing love. Salute to you, man. And he says, what did he say? Nah, I ain't finna read that though. I can't read that, man. That's for the podcast show, bro. I can't read it on YouTube, man. We all know what's up with them Boston Celtics fans, man. We know what they about, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? We'll get them later on the podcast show, bro. I can't talk about that on YouTube. You already know they too sensitive. They too sensitive on YouTube for that, bro. I can't go there. Y'all already know. You said, why listen to a failed G League player? Because you ain't do nothing, Santo Williams. And because you're listening to one right now. You're listening to me right now. That's why. So know your role and shut your mouth. You listening to me right now, fool. Now make it make sense. Blocked. Blocked. Period. He was talking about some, oh, I listen to a failed G League player. Well, you listen to one right now. The hell your problem is? You're in here listening to one. You gonna tell me that? Get the hell off my channel. What the hell wrong with you? You ain't even make your middle school team. Sit your ass down, dog. The hell wrong with these boys? Shout out to Stacey Hall in the Cash App with the donation. Got them Stacey Adams. You already know what it is, man. I'm telling y'all what it is, man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all what it is. Shout out to my boy Chilltown Hoops in there doing all that capping. I'm going to get him tomorrow, too. Y'all go subscribe to Chilltown Hoops channel. I'm going to get him tomorrow real good, man. You know what I'm saying? He tried to duck that smoke today with Rudy Gobert. He think I ain't hear him. I heard him. Don't want to give Rudy Gobert no criticism. I'm going to get him tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? He better not come out there poking his chest, talking about some, he better not, yeah, y'all go subscribe to Chilltown Hoops channel right there on the screen. He better not come out there tomorrow talking about some, poking his chest out, talking about Tatum and them. He better not be praising this. This has been an absolute cakewalk. I can't even, listen, I'm being honest with everybody that's listening to this video. Tell me one team, tell me one team that had an easier run to the NBA conference finals, to the NBA finals. Tell me one team that had an easier run to the finals. Tell me one team that played in the conference, and every single superstar, the best player on every team got hurt. Not the Bucks. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Didn't the superstar player get hurt every series against the Bucks? That's a lie. The lie to take determined, that's a lie. That's a lie. That one series Kyrie got hurt, that is true. But I'm talking about every single series. So the brother said Bucks 2021, that's a lie. Who was hurt for the Phoenix Suns in the finals too? Giannis was hurt. Y'all make yourselves look bad. Shout out to my boy Xavier Lewis in the Cash App with the donation. Salute to you, man. He said Chilltown capping ass. Yeah, he ain't here capping with his capping ass. That's my brother right there, Chilltown. Chilltown wrong with Chilltown, man. I told Chilltown he getting too many of them clutch checks. Clutch Sports must be making them checks real good for Chilltown, man. They making them checks real good for Chilltown, y'all. And if y'all haven't subscribed to Chilltown, make sure y'all go subscribe to Chilltown Hoops, because I will be cooking this boy tomorrow. And again, Chilltown talked all that trash, and Jason Tatum didn't even win the award. Jason Tatum didn't even win the Eastern Conference Player Award. Jaylen Brown just won it. This dude glazed Tatum every single day. Tatum had the easiest matchups. All the star players got hurt, and he still couldn't win the award. That is a disgrace. That is an indictment against Jason Tatum. That's an indictment that this dude had a cakewalk and he still couldn't win the award. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Grace, mercy, and save. Salute to you. I see you in the chat. You know what it is. You know what it is. Absolute disgrace. Disgusting. You understand what I'm saying? And I told you guys what it is. They're going to get smoked out in the NBA Finals. They play a healthy team, which is going to be the Mavs. And it's destiny. So it shall be written. So it shall be done. It's destiny that Kyrie Irving go in there in a TD Garden arena in the midst of all those haters. It's destiny, boy. It's destiny. And the wonder boy, Luka Doncic, I'm telling y'all this right now, they're going to expose everything y'all hate to see about the Boston Celtics. They are going to expose, and let me tell y'all something. The Dallas Mavs, they made great moves to midway through the season with Lively, bringing Gafford in to start, being able to bring Lively off the bench, being able to bring P.J. Washington, who has revived his career from where it was going in Charlotte. He has absolutely taken his career to a different level. P.J. Washington with the Dallas Mavs. And think about this. The Dallas Mavs doing all this, and Tim Hardaway Jr. ain't been nowhere to be found. Tim Hardaway Jr. ain't been nowhere to be found. He's normally the other guy that's hitting big shots. I'm telling you guys this, right? And so, I'm going to let y'all know right now, Kyrie Irving, this was destined for him. This was in his destiny to come back. and deal with this right here. This is going to be hate at the highest level, and we're going to be fighting a psychological warfare in the NBA Finals. And y'all know one thing. Here's the one thing y'all don't know about. Well, y'all should all know about Kyrie Irving. You put Kyrie Irving in the NBA Finals, you already know what he's going to do. You know what's going to happen. You Boston Celtics fans, y'all talk all that trash. Y'all know what's going to try to my brother Kevin Woolridge in the Cash App coming through, man. $50 donation. Salute to you. And salute to whoever just subscribed to the podcast, too. Much love to you, whoever that was. I done told y'all this, man. It's destiny, bro. Kyrie Irving is going to go into TD Garden Arena. It's destiny, bro. That karma is something about it, bro. When you do people dirty, you do people wrong. You talk about people like a dog. You do people the way they did Kyrie Irving. It's going to come back on you, man. It's going to haunt you forever and ever and ever and ever. And that is what we're looking at right here, y'all. Kyrie Irving is going to get destiny. Going to knock on the Boston Celtics door, man. It's going to be Kyrie Irving. The Grim Reaper, man. The Heartbreak Kid, baby. Hands off the merchandise. You understand what I'm saying? And they already know. They already know. I'm just telling y'all what the truth is. You can get mad at me all you want. You can get mad at me all you want. Shout out to Marcus in the Cash App with the donation, man. He said, fraudulent run by the seas, man. Hey, I can't agree more. I can't agree more, bro. They haven't had to be tested because everybody been hurt. How the hell can they be tested when everybody hurt? All the star players been hurt. I mean, this is a bad look for the NBA. I ain't even gonna lie. And it's not just the Celtics, y'all. Let me go beyond this and tell y'all some real truth. This ain't just the Celtics. This is not just the Celtics, y'all. This is the entire playoffs. This been sad, bro. You see the Knicks team, their entire team got. Damn, I almost broke my damn phone. You see the Knicks team, their entire team got hurt. That's crazy. The Bucks team, Giannis is out. Then who else got hurt, y'all? Joel Embiid out there playing on one leg. Then got daggone, got hurt. The entire Eastern Conference was hurt. Shout out to Keith Lee Pettyway 28 with the $50 donation. He said, I'm torn with this one. I Celtics to win, but you said I Celtics to win, but Keith Pettyway, I ain't understand what you were saying, homie. You said I'm torn between this one, I Celtics to win, but I think you said you want the Celtics to win, but what? I think you ran out of space, homie. I think you ran out of space, man. Shout out to the brother Josh in the Cash App with the donation, man. He says, he said they celebrate like they won something. Yeah, them fools up there celebrate like they won something. Shout out to Keith Lee Pettyway back with a $25 donation. He said the Mavericks look loaded and scary. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Hey, that's a fact. Hey, and remember this. They tried to count out the Mavs after they didn't keep. And I thought the Mavs were gonna be on death row after they did not keep Jalen Brunson. But the fact that they went and got Kyrie Irving, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Mark Cuban and those guys deserve the biggest credit in NBA history. Mark Cuban made a move, y'all, that was legendary. The GM of that team and Mark Cuban and them, they made legendary moves. They went and got Kyrie Irving when nobody else wanted Kyrie. I'm gonna say it again. They went and got Kyrie Irving when nobody else wanted Kyrie. Then let me tell you what else they did. Then they went and got P.J. Washington when nobody was thinking about it. Then they went and got Gafford, an absolute skyscraper, a dude that's going to block shots out of nowhere, who's a better defender than that fraud-ass Rudy Gobert, just because he's a way better help defender. And Gafford is not a good one-on-one defender, but he's a great help defender. He's better than Rudy Gobert. I don't know what these people see in Rudy Gobert. Then I heard Chilltown today disrespecting Ben Wallace. Chilltown, you need to be dealt with just for disrespecting Ben Wallace, bro. Just for what you said about Ben Wallace today, bro. You need to be dealt with, bro. You need to be dealt with for what you said about Ben Wallace today, bro. He need to be dealt with, bro. I watched Ben Wallace step up and get buckets in the NBA Finals. I ain't never seen Rudy Gobert never do nothing, man. Sit down and be quiet, man. You really gonna get cooked tomorrow, bro. You really gonna get cooked tomorrow, Chilltown. Y'all sitting over there praising Rudy Gobert because y'all don't like me. Y'all are all disgusting, and everybody knows this. Everybody knows. This ain't even no secret no more. Everybody knows this. You understand what I'm saying? Bunch of wannabe me's on that roster too. But it's okay. I'll deal with it. The final boss will deal with it all. Public enemy number one, baby. You understand what I'm saying? There ain't no badder guy than me out here. I want all these chumps to look at me and point their judgmental fingers and say, hey, Ticket, that dude, that's the bad guy. And that's what they do. See, I've done my part. They hate me to the core. I love it. they don't understand. They hate me to the rent free. I'm in their minds. Whatever I say, they got to worry about what I say. It's dudes in here. I want y'all to think about that. Dude coming here talking about, hey, man, why y'all listening to Ticket? Fool, you listening to me. How you going to ask somebody why they listening to me and you listening to me? Man, you ought to been, bro, like I said before, man. Like I said before, it's elementary, y'all. And the people listen to me because they know I tell the truth. And I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, hide or run behind nothing from nobody. Because Clutch Check ain't going to write no check for me. I don't want their check. I reject their offer. Now, Herm, I'm not finna say no Mavs in 5. You sound absolutely ridiculous saying Mavs in 5, Herm. Something is really wrong with you. I'm not finna disrespect the Celtics like that. I got the Mavs in 6, bro. 5 games is very disrespectful, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Celtics did win 64 games this year. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. But I will tell the truth. They had the easiest run I've ever seen in the conference finals. I mean, in the Eastern Conference. They had the easiest run. But I'm not gonna disrespect them and say they bums. Shout out to Keith Lee, Pettyway 28, another $25 donation. That's $100 on him for the night. He said Ben Wallace 6'9" made a 7-1 shot work hard for PT. That's facts. But what you gonna sit up here praising goddamn on Rudy Gobert, man? Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here, man. Shout out to the brother Keon and the Cash App coming through, $10 donation. Salute to you. You ain't need no message, but salute to you, bro. I appreciate that. You ain't leave no message, but I appreciate that, homie. You know what it is. You know what I mean? That man gonna sit up there running his lips like that, man. These people have lost their damn mind, man. And I'm just telling y'all what it is. I'm not finna sit out here and disrespect the Celtics. I believe they gonna get 2 in that series. You know what I'm saying? I believe they gonna get 2. But I believe that the Mavs gonna get 4. And like I said, man, I just got to give Mark Cuban and them their credit, man. Shout out to King Jaja in the Cash App. He said the Mavs in 7 so Kyrie can win in Boston. Now, I don't even want to have to do that. But if it goes to Game 7, I'm still rolling with Kyrie. And if he does it in TD Garden in Game 7, you ain't never going to hear the end of this from me. You ain't never going to hear the end of this from me. Ever. And I mean that. And real talk, Chilltown need to disown Jason Tatum and the entire Celtics if they don't win the championship. You're talking about all these teams in the West beating each other up. I want y'all to think about this. These teams in the West actually going at each other. They going at each other. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, oh, this dude is hurt, that dude is out. Nah, dude's on the court. But in the Eastern Conference, everybody hurt. And all the star players is hurt. Don't make no sense whatsoever. I thought the worst thing happened when J.B. Bickerstaff, he get fired. When his star players was hurt. Period. You said just don't switch up if the C's win. We ain't gonna switch up. They had a cakewalk in the Eastern Conference. We always gonna say that. Those are the facts. We're not gonna. That's not something that we gonna lie and take it away. It's not something we gonna lie and take it away. You know what I mean? I'm being honest with y'all. Cause again, and I'm just telling y'all what it is, man. They can sit in here all they want, talking about somebody hating on the Celtics. The Celtics had the easiest cakewalk in NBA history. Pastor, what up, baby? What's going on? Shout out to my brother Pastor, man. What you doing? I heard you over there cooking with Kareem tonight, man. What's good, homie? They had the easiest cakewalk, man. You're not gonna tell me the Celtics ain't have an easier cakewalk. And I told y'all, this is destiny right here, man. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes the man upstairs, he puts something on you. I'm telling y'all this what it is. Sometimes I got you, Pastor. Sometimes the man upstairs puts something on you, man. I'm telling y'all what it is. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna get Pastor in here right now. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna get Pastor in here right now. Hold on. Let me get my boy Pastor here. Get the one-on-one with the homie real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get some real understanding in here for all y'all haters in here, man. Because I'm telling the truth, bro. I ain't never seen a team that had an easy. Shout out to my boy Kenton Davis coming through with a $50 donation in the PayPal. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate it, man. I'm just saying, I ain't never seen such an easy cakewalk ever. Ever. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it. Till now. Till now. So y'all can get mad as y'all want to get. Don't matter to me. Motherfuckers gonna get mad because I'm in here telling the truth. Why you get mad for? It's the truth what I said. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I ain't lying. Every team they played, the star player was hurt. Shout out to Keith Pettyway, 28. Keith Lee Pettyway, 28, back with another $25 donation. That's 125 for him tonight and counting. He said Kyrie made the 73 and 9 Golden State Warriors won those games for nothing. That's a fact. Kyrie erased that, and then he the one made him go get KD. He the one made him go get KD. The heartbreak kid, Kyrie Irving, was the reason why the whole entire NBA landscape changed. He was the reason why the landscape changed in the league. Not nobody else but him. So I don't know, what these dudes are talking about on YouTube. But like I said before, if y'all think, and I told you guys, man, this is the reason why. Shout out to my boy Sean Lewis coming through, $100 donation in the King Cash App. He said, keep putting in the good work. Take a salute to you, my brother. Man, I appreciate that, dog. Much love to y'all. Everybody supporting the channel tonight, man. Salute to all of y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. We ain't doing nothing. Hey, these dudes get mad at me because I'm just saying it was facts. You get mad all you want to get mad. The one thing you can't do is say I'm lying. You can't say I'm lying. I know that right now. You can't say I'm lying. Can't say I'm lying. So we know that right now. You can't say I'm lying. That's something that's off the table. Oh, Ticket. He in here just making a narrative. No, I ain't. When have you seen an easier cakewalk for a team that didn't play any star players going all the way to the NBA Finals? Name one. I'm waiting on somebody. And people say, I'm mad. How am I mad? They gonna get their ass kicked by the Dallas Mavs. Kyrie Irving, them coming full surface, they coming. Come on, man.
What's going on?
So now let's get right to business. Now, am I capping? Am I lying? Or am I making up some fraudulent information when I said that the Celtics had a cakewalk to the NBA Finals due to
Not,
injuries?
not at all. Cakewalk.
Break
Easy.
it down, man.
It's just easy, man. Look at the games. I mean, went 4 games here. How many games they played the second round against
5,
5, and the first round was what?
and then a sweep this round.
Yeah, well, how many they played in the first round?
5.
Yeah, I mean they ain't really been challenged when you really think about it. I mean, Indiana could have won some of these games. They don't know how to close, but they ain't really been challenged, bro. And again, when you got the best players from these teams out, or the second best players, and Boston's got their 4 best players playing. They missed the Porzingis. I do remember that, but they still got their 4 other best players playing. And you got a formidable veteran in Horford filling in for Porzingis. So you ain't losing too much when you really think about it.
Right.
So I get it. The Dallas thing gonna be interesting, especially if Lively can get healthy. That's gonna be very interesting to see. That defensive minded backcourt against that offensive minded backcourt, that
Pastor.
athletic front line against whatever Boston gonna put out there.
Hey, Pastor, now I want you to talk about the moves that Dallas made midway through the season that saved their season, man.
Man, I'm telling you, Ticket, you can't give Mark Cuban credit enough for what he did. The man has actually got a history of doing this type of stuff, putting his money where his mouth is. One thing about Mark Cuban, he's not really frivolous, but at the same time, he ain't cheap at all. And if he thinks that it's something that can propel his team, he's 100% committed to do it, man. He is. And bringing in a guy like P.J. Washington, shout out to P.J. Washington, y'all. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. I said this the other day. I'm going to say it again. Shout out to these two brothers. Check out their new beginnings, man. Them two brothers just needed a change of address, and look what has happened for them. And Dallas has been a great spot for them. Them two brothers have played at a super high level. Great moves. Gafford was a great move for them because they needed some girth. Imagine if they had Kleber. People forget they're missing their best big man shooter. They don't even have their best big man shooter out there.
Right, I forgot about that.
They only have Kleber out there. Imagine if Dallas had Kleber.
And Tim Hardaway been hurt too.
He's been hurt, but he's been in and out playing and stuff like that. But Kleber's missed all the playoffs. Like, he's done. Like, they ain't going to have him. So imagine if they had him, because he's their best big man defender shooter. That dude is critical for them. I mean, he's hit big-time shots for Dallas. So it ain't like they 100 healthy either. But, man, I'm looking forward to this matchup between these two. And I'm telling you, I said it. I picked Minnesota because I was hoping Minnesota could get – because after you beat Denver, I really wanted to see Minnesota. Anthony Edwards, of course, I got caught up in all of that. But at the end of the day, I remember making a statement at the beginning of the series saying, if Dallas wins for some odd reason, I'm going to be happy for Kyrie. Because that is like the biggest middle finger to the NBA right there. They want to
You talking about people that try to destroy him. And again, Pastor, think about me and you, we had a conversation last year. Think about what that would have did for the Lakers had they would have made that move and went and got a guy like Kyrie to deal with a dude like Jamal, or to be able to go back at a dude like Jamal Murray in those big moments against the Nuggets.
Ticket, the whole time, I kept telling you, I understand where you're coming from, and I see the logic in it. He not going there. I knew, and then remember the guy from New Jersey came out and said it, the owner. I was never afraid to LA. I knew he was from LA, but could he? Yeah, he definitely. Oh, we beat them. We got Kyrie. The Lakers got Kyrie. They beat Denver easily, bro. They beat Denver easily.
Right. I mean, to me personally, yeah, I just think that a guy like that, man, who can close the way he plays, they've been a perfect compliment for Luka Doncic, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man, the fact that Luka stepped up his defense too, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, look, man, if they can, how do you see the NBA Finals playing out?
Man, I think it's gonna be a dogfight. I really do. I think it's gonna be a dogfight. This should be 6 or 7 games, honestly, because again, the strengths of Dallas are definitely the strengths of Boston. Dallas' strength is their their backcourt, but Boston's strength is the defense of their backcourt. Boston's strength is shooting. So is Dallas' strength is shooting. You see what I'm saying? I think Dallas is bigger and a little bit more athletic. I do. I think they got a little bit more athletes and stuff like that. So maybe the front court can hurt a little bit. But Celtics got a crafty veteran back there. If they get Porzingis back, that's going to be some problems. So I want to see it because the matchups to me are extremely intriguing. They're extremely intriguing because people say, well, who's going to guard Tatum? Who's going to guard Brown? Well, who's going to guard Kyrie? Who's going to guard Luka? So we got some serious matchups going on. And P.J. Washington, to me, man, he been playing outside his mind, man. That brother been balling, bro. He been balling.
He's been a big. He's almost like what Aaron Gordon was to Denver when they won the chip. But and I'm gonna say this to you. Those are the type of guys you go get. Like, how bad does Kuzma look right now that he turned down that deal to go to Dallas because he said he didn't think Dallas was like a contender? Kuzma looks bad right now for that.
Oh, they tried to trade for Kuzma first before PJ?
Yeah, Kuzma turned the deal down and said that he didn't want to go over there because they didn't look like he didn't think they was a real contender.
Wow. It ain't been good for Kuzma. Let's just keep it a buck. Your tenure in LA was okay, and you've been stuck there in Washington for a minute. That's definitely a bad. I don't care if they're contender or not, bro. I would rather be in Dallas than DC. I would rather be in Dallas than DC. I got much better chance. Who's a contender, Dallas or Washington? Washington worse than the
You're right, man. How about Keith Lee Pettyway, 28 in Cash App coming through with another 25, Pastor. He say that Mark Cuban put Jerry Jones in the game.
I agree. I ain't big on the football stuff, but I agree. He does. Because he put money in the right places. Cuban is very calculated with what he does. But when he sees he has an opportunity, he seizes it, bro. And he ain't got a problem playing these dudes. Like, I remember when they got Derek, what's his name there? I was like, oh, man, how's he going? Shut up, Elder. Because Jones helping them boogers a lot. They need his athleticism. They need his length. You see what I'm saying? He helping them a lot. And imagine if they had Cleaver. Imagine if old boy was 100%. Dallas, man, whoo-wee, they staying relevant. Luka like, And one thing I like about old boy, I'm not going to waste Luka prime years. See, people forget, Luka been playing pro basketball, y'all, for a long time. Since he was like 14 years old. This man been playing in the pros for like a decade. So Luka may not have that stretch like a lot of American players do. He may not make it to his mid to late 30s. He may not. You got to maximize this dude right now. You got to.
Pastor, they showing that you don't have to get the super team in order to go win a chip. You can make those type of moves what they made, and those are big time moves they made, man. I mean, they made, and those were not moves that cost you everything in your arsenal to go get.
Well,
The Gafford move, the other move, those are just great. Those are just great mid-season moves, man. To address needs.
yep. And you got rid of guys that were cancers on your team. You got rid of guys that didn't really fit the mold. You gave them an opportunity, but they came in and showed you they didn't fit the mold. You see what I'm saying? And these dudes come in. Look at the emotion that Gafford plays with, man. The emotion that PJ plays with. These dudes want to win, bro. These dudes want to win in Dallas, man. I would not be surprised to see Dallas win a chip this year. That may be my heart because, of course, if you're a Laker fan, you definitely are cheering for Dallas right now. We the Los Angeles Mavericks right now. Gotta be. You do not want Celtics to get another championship before the Lakers do. So you definitely want the heartbreak kid, and you want Luka the Don. You want these dudes to really get it done. And honestly, I think Luka could play better than what he's been playing, y'all. I think he can play better.
Pastor, let me ask you another question because I know they're gonna take everything we say anyways on the news tomorrow.
No,
What does it do for Kyrie's legacy if he wins the championship with Dallas?
Ticket, I heard you earlier, and you remember I was one of the few people that agreed with you that KD was 27. Pastor, I remember I said I agree with Ticket. He ain't.
Yeah, everybody got mad at me when I said that. They got mad as hell.
I agree. He ain't top 25. He definitely. I heard what you said earlier in the one broadcast. He definitely shoots way past KD in legacy if he wins now. Don't let him go in there and get an MVP too. Don't let him do that. Don't let him go into Boston, win, and get the MVP in the finals. Don't let him do that. Don't let him hit another big shot. Now, mind you, already got one, if not the biggest shot in NBA finals history. He already got that. Don't let him do it again. Ooh, I can't wait.
Hey, Pastor, now what does that do for the NBA? The fact that they've held him out 75, held him all Team USA. That if he goes in and gets this championship and does it like this, what does that do for all those guys from the Brooklyn Nets, Joe Tsai, all those guys? The way they dealt with the Celtics and stuff like that. What does that say to a lot of these people?
Ticket, I'm telling you, these people need to watch this stuff closely. It does not benefit a team. And when I say team, I'm talking about owners to play these players. Remember, Joe Tsai came out publicly, him and his wife. We will never do nothing for Kyrie, and he's been this and that and that. We will never trade him to Lakers just because he wants to go there, blah, 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 blah. Now look what your ass at. Look where Brooklyn is now. Look where the Spurs are. Even though they got Wemby, look where the Spurs are now. Look how long it's taking them to recover from playing Kawhi the way they played Kawhi. It don't benefit you in business to play your assets the way these teams have done it. You get see this is the Joe Tsai thing that was motivated by his wife. I could tell that was motivated. You can't get all emotional in business, man. If it's over, it's over. Do what's best for the team. Get your emotions out of it and all that. Because actually, Kyrie should have been traded to the Lakers. He should have been traded to the Lakers. But because you were emotional, you're forced up. And I know Dallas is like, hey, I'm glad it didn't work out because it's worked out good for Kyrie now. But it's going to show a lot to these teams. You have to build a culture. You got to build a culture to win in this league. You cannot get by with these fly-by-night cheat the system, cheat the game, and try to stack the deck and win all the dang time that way. It don't work like that. Teams that's going to have real success, they're going to build a culture, and they're going to find players that fit their culture. That's how you have success continually in the NBA. Not just look at all these teams. Phoenix don't know culture. Lakers don't have no culture. Look at these teams, bro. Look at these teams. Look at these teams. It ain't gonna work, bro. Build you.
Listen, I'm gonna say this to you. Like, this is the reason why I said, like, I went off on the whole, like, LeBron and Lakers situation, the way they've dealt with the teams over the years. Like, look at the Mavs last year. Last year they went through turmoil, but they stuck with the same team and just built around the edges. They kept the same guys and they built around the edges, so they didn't just fold on the Kyrie experiment with Luka Doncic. They stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel when you look at the Lakers and they always breaking up teams and stuff like that instead of actually letting guys get chemistry, letting the coach get chemistry, letting guys work through their stuff? How you feel about that, man?
I'm gonna let the Lakers off the hook a little bit with this because I'm gonna include more than just the Lakers. A lot of these teams that have these older players that are stars that think they can win this way by stacking the deck, it's disgusting. I heard you earlier and I agreed 100% with you, Ticket. You can't build like this. You can't do it this way, and the young teams are showing you that. So when you are committed to these old players that have no loyalty to you as a team or the players or the coaches or anybody, you're not going to be successful. So the Lakers, they're not going to have nothing when they're committed to LeBron James. Phoenix, you ain't going to have nothing committed to KD. You're not going to do nothing. You're not going to do nothing. I promise you this. I saw your video earlier, Ticket, where you talked about how LeBron James could go down there and they can get Bronny at 22 and all that kind of stuff. Them niggas ain't going to win shit. Even if they got that, which I don't believe they're going to get, but even if they did, because they're doing that to create a narrative to try to push other teams to do something stupid, like a Philly, like a New York, who can, New York got what, 24 and 25th pick. Philly's got the 16th pick. They're trying to do something like that. Get one of these teams that think they can pay LeBron or get him to come there to take old boy in the first round. They're trying to secure Bronny's future is what they're trying to do. They're trying to secure his future with guaranteed money, which, again, the man's a billionaire. Bronny's already a multimillionaire as a darn 18-year-old, 19-year-old young man. So it's narrative pushing is what they do. But at the end of the day, Lakers should be fools. Your best player is Anthony Davis. You should have built around him from 2021 on.
Right. Now let me ask you this question. What happens to the Boston Celtics if they lose this championship? What do you do if you're running the Celtics?
Missoula fired. Watch. Missoula fired. And unfortunately, watch. They're going to fire public opinion. They're going to fire Missoula. And if I'm the Boston Celtics, I have to look at what is my main problem. My main problem is if I don't win, my two guys haven't proven to me that the way they want to win, we can win, which is by shooting a bunch of threes and doing a bunch of one-on-one. We don't have to run a bunch of sets. We can just set screens and go downhill and hey, last 10 seconds, the one-on-one, a bunch of drip. That's what they want to play. That's how your stars want to play. They got to go out and prove they can win that way. If they don't, you got to break that up. Because I don't see Boston having two $300 million men on their team and no championships. I don't think Boston that's stupid, Ticket. I don't think their front office is that stupid. I don't. Now, I think they got one more year before that really kicks in, though, because you can sign Tatum, but he don't go into that big money until the following year. So you sign him this summer, but he don't go into that money until the following year. So you really get a pass. So they may, depending on how this go. Now, the 4-0 or gentleman's sweep, Missoula has gone. Missoula gone. He gone, bro. He gone. But if it's competitive, 7 games, barely lose it, could see a bunch of ways you could have won, they got another year to try it. They got another year to try it. But you got a lot of decisions to make. Do you re-sign Holiday? I think you gave Derek White his money already, right? Then they pay Derek White. But you got Holiday to pay. You got Porzingis to pay. You got a lot of decisions to make. You keep Al Horford, the young guys you got, which ones you know what I'm saying? The Celtics, they got a super high payroll too. They up there in top 3, top 5 payrolls too. So they got to win. They're all in to win. And you can't, like you said, you can't get a better gift than what you got from the Eastern Conference, bro. You didn't have a competitive series with anybody. Not
Do you
any.
see them? Do you see them making any personnel moves if they lose in the championship?
Yes, I do. You got to. You can't just stay status quo. You can't. You can't.
Who do you think goes then in that situation if they don't win?
How they lose ticket, if they lose bad, I think the first thing to go is the coach. I think they're gonna get rid of Missoula. I think they're gonna get rid of Missoula.
No, I agree with you on that. I'm talking about as far as the players or like who you think that.
They may look at doing something different without Horford. I think they may try to add veteran depth to their bench because they don't really have, the veteran. They got younger guys on their bench.
So you don't think they touch Tatum or Brown?
Not again, ticket. They don't have to. Again, Brown will be making that money, but Tatum won't. Even though Tatum will sign this summer, he's still got to finish out the last year of his contract. Remember, it'll be an extension, so he's got one more year under the lower money. So I don't believe they got another year to experiment. So I don't think they'll get rid of them too. Only way is if after they lose, if one of them come and say, okay, I'm glad you're saying this, ticket. I'm glad you're saying this. Not trying to be a hot take. I said this earlier on Kareem. What if LeBron James actually does lead the Lakers? See, it changes the mindset of a lot of players. Now a lot of players aren't happy. Hey, because there's no option for me to go to LA, I can deal with this here. But what happens in their minds, and you know how it is ticket behind the scenes when players start calling their agents and their wives get in their ear. You see what I'm saying? I want to see what the floodgates is like if LeBron is gone from the Lakers.
Yeah, a lot of people want to go to LA. And here's the thing. Let me ask you that. Where are you at right now? Where do you think LeBron's mind is at right now as far as the Lakers situation?
Number one, let me get Bronny taken care of. I want Bronny in the first round. They're not saying that, but that's when they are saying it. When they say I'm not doing a two-way contract, they're saying you need to draft me first round. You need to draft me first round. I know there's guaranteed money in second round picks and all that kind of stuff, but they're saying they want Bronny to be because first round pick, that means that's 4 years. That's guaranteed 4 years. No matter where you pick 1 or 30, that's guaranteed 4 years. So I think they're trying to maneuver to get Bronny picked as high as they can get him picked. Then, if it makes sense, LeBron will join Bronny wherever he goes.
So let me ask you. Hold on. So let me go ahead and just give it to you now. Then, so if Cleveland drafts Bronny 16 overall, is Bron going back to Cleveland?
Philly has the 16th pick, don't they?
No, I think it's Cleveland.
No, I think we was looking at it earlier. I think Philly has the 16th pick. We have to look at it again, but
if the Cavs draft Bronny in the first round, does Bron go to Cleveland? Is that the reason why they fired the coach?
I didn't think about that, ticket. I didn't think about that because the whole thing has been like Cleveland's been trying to act like they don't really want LeBron, but maybe they do.
Yeah, because remember, they went over there and out of the blue, they fired Bickerstaff even after his players were hurt. Like, think about this. Your players hurt. So you ain't even had your top player, your top defensive player, or your best player for half that series, and you still get fired.
I'm gonna believe ticket. I'm gonna believe what's been put before me. I ain't gonna make up nothing in my mind of what it could be. I'm gonna believe what's been put before me. I think they did that because Donovan Mitchell has told them he wants to stay, but I don't think he's happy with Bickerstaff.
Right, but why does LeBron James pop up at that game out of the blue like that in the playoffs?
I think LeBron was trying to recruit. I really do. I think he was trying to recruit either guy. Because, again, Cleveland has made it kind of clear they don't necessarily know if these two guys can work together. You see what I'm saying? If they want to keep these two together. Now, Atlanta's made it clear we're willing to break these two up. One or the other can go. You see what I'm saying? But Cleveland is kind of like, they gave up a lot to get Donovan Mitchell. They don't want to spoil that. So they're catering to Donovan Mitchell. They're catering to him. I don't think they did any of this for LeBron. I don't. And I don't believe Cleveland will be that dumb.
Well, let me attack what you're saying.
Okay.
Because they're saying that Cleveland is interested now in hiring JJ Redick.
I didn't hear that, ticket. Where'd you hear that from? What
Yesterday it was the day before yesterday it was reported that the Cavs are interested in JJ Redick too.
Nah, Now that changes things, Ticket, because that's the whole clutch kick right there. That JJ Redick BS play is a whole clutch kick. If Cleveland is saying that, and let me look, man. I don't like guessing, Ticket. I'm gonna go right now and look. 2024 NBA draft. I want to see because I was told earlier that the what's the name had the yeah, you were wrong, Ticket. Philly has a 16th pick.
Okay, yeah. What pick is the Cavs?
Let me see. The Cavs. You know, they shouldn't because they had to give all that up to get Donovan Mitchell. I wouldn't think they even got no real pick. Cavs is 20. Yeah, the Cavs is 20.
Right.
They got the Pelicans at 17, but that's actually the Lakers pick. Because I don't see the Pelicans have the 21st pick, so I don't see them trying to have both those picks. I think the Pelicans are going to push the Lakers pick to next year and just take the 21st pick they got this year. We'll know June 1st. See what I'm saying? We'll know June 1st. So I think the 17th pick will be the Lakers. And see, saying that Phoenix wants him at 22 puts pressure on Cleveland, puts pressure on the Lakers and Philly. Because these are three potential teams that claim they want LeBron, right?
Yeah, that's the one I saw the other day.
Yeah, so Philly at 16 could want LeBron. Lakers at 17 could want LeBron. And Cleveland at 20 could want LeBron. If Cleveland goes and get J.J. Redick, that means they really want LeBron.
Yeah, now let me ask you this question. Back to the Celtics for a second. You said they fired Joe Mazzulla, but who do they hire? Do they go right to the bench and hire Sam Cassell? Like, who's the coach that they hire if they fire Joe Mazzulla?
To me, I would do that. If I'm them and I don't trust Joe, I'm going to Sam Cassell. He's a champion, he's a proven winner, and he's a proven leader. So I'm going to Sam Cassell.
Hold on, would you go with Sam Cassell over JJ Redick for the Lakers?
Oh, absolutely. No. You know why? No. Now listen to me, y'all. Don't get caught up in your thoughts. JJ Redick will be the last person I will hire for the Lakers, but I don't want that job for Sam Cassell. If LeBron James is there, I don't want Sam Cassell to get that job. I'm tired of brothers getting set up, done wrong. They got these impeccable resumes as they come, and then when they get 1-2 years with LeBron, now everybody looking at them sideways. I don't want that for Sam Cassell. I hope Borrega gets a job for the Lakers. I really do, because he's actually a good coach. He's got a relationship with AD already. At the end of the day, if they go that route with him, they go that route with him. Plus, he's already had head coaching experience. I don't want the Lakers to be the first job for Sam Cassell. I would prefer Sam take a Cleveland job. I prefer him take the Boston to come open. I prefer him to take the Wizards job. Whatever job open, don't take the Lakers. That's a bad job right now if LeBron James is on that roster.
But isn't the Celtics a bad job too, being that you got championship expectations from day one, and if you don't get that done, you're out of there too.
Well, again, I don't think so because he's got the same kind of pedigree that the dude that they let go before. The you know what I'm saying? What's his name down in Houston now?
Oh, you talking about Ime Udoka?
Remember, come from a championship organization. Sam Cassell 1-2 down there with Houston. I don't. I think Sam Cassell will get it done. Actually, I really do. I think Sam Cassell will get it done. So, I think Boston's issue is the way they play. I really do.
So you don't see it then weaseling a guy like Tyronn Lue out of the last year his contract over in Boston.
Nope, not at all. Nope. Because old boy is never gonna have that. Bomber's not letting Ty Lue go. He ain't finna have it. He ain't finna have it at all. No, sir. I don't see that at all. Nope.
Why is he so attached to Tyronn Lue?
You said what?
Why is Bomber so attached to Tyronn Lue?
Tyronn Lue is considered one of the top 3 to 5 coaches in the NBA right now. He don't. And again, think about the narratives. They're not blaming Ty Lue for the Clippers losing. They're blaming the players, which they should. They're blaming the players. I wish the Lakers people would blame the players instead of the damn coach. You see what I'm saying? It's the players.
Right.
So
now let me ask you. Hold on. Let me ask you this question: Do you think that they've done Darvin Ham so dirty he won't be in consideration for any of these jobs?
Ticket, I know you already heard this. There's been jobs offered to Darvin Ham already. I heard Darvin Ham already got offered 2 different jobs. So, and it's nothing to go back to being an assistant. Ty Lue did this, right? Head coach, won a
Well,
chip.
I know what. Hold on, but I know if that Pistons job, because they're talking about maybe eating Monty's contract. I know if that Pistons job open up, that Darvin Ham be the head coach of that team.
The what now? The Pistons?
The Pistons, because I heard they're thinking about eating that $60 million, which is crazy, from the coach Monty Williams.
They need to trade Monty Williams, bro. People forget you can trade coaches. You need to take some of them picks you got, give it to a team that's got some young, that's got some veteran players, and trade it. Because Monty Williams is not the guy to develop the young guys. He needs veterans. So trade him to a team that needs picks, and you give him a couple picks and let them take on his salary. But he can come in and help them guys like he did with Phoenix.
But see, Pastor, this is what makes, and this is what I'm saying. This is what makes guys like Mark Cuban so special. If you coach for Mark Cuban, you got longevity, man. You ain't got to look over your shoulder every year worrying about getting fired.
They kick it or play for Mark Cuban. He gonna pay you. You come in and you fit the system. Mark ain't finna play you, bro. You finna get paid. Cuban, man, and the league hate him because he's always going at they head for their hypocrisy. That's why I said if Dallas win, bro, this is like the biggest middle finger to the NBA. From Mark Cuban first and from Kyrie, bro. PJ Washington. Man, take the finger, NBA. These are people that the league would like to cancel, man. But they do things the right way, and nobody wants to acknowledge it.
Yeah, and this was such the bad moves that the Lakers made because even before they went and got Frank Vogel, they could have outright signed Jason Kidd and had him the whole time.
Take it. Again, you missed out on Ty Lue. You missed out on Jason Kidd. Come on, bro. Come on. But again, when you got LeBron, you're not trying to build a culture. So I'm glad those guys didn't get wasted in LA. Because guess what? They'd have been gone if they didn't win in a year or two. You see what I'm saying? And their reputation would have been sullied. And they ain't this and they ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad they went the way they went. I am. I'm actually glad they didn't. And this is why I don't want Sam Cassell to get that job. I don't. The way they played Ty Lue, championship coach, 3 year, $12 million, super shit like that. The way they played Jason Kidd, you see what I'm saying? And the way they played Darvin Ham, that's 3 brothers, good brothers. All brothers that played in the league, bro. Championship level brothers. All them dudes won chips in the league. Look how the Lakers played them. No, bro, I want no more brothers going to the Lakers. James Borrega, you've been a good head coach before. You go in there, and again, I know the reason why I say Borrega, not that I don't care like his race and all that. I'm saying he gonna go in because he's been a head coach. He gonna just coach, bro. You don't know. Players may listen to him. I already know Sam Cassell will clash with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. These new age guys like these old school heads like that, they don't want to be coach ticket. You know that. They don't want to be corrected. They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to look in the social media and the newspapers and all that stuff and hear them getting blasted. They ain't trying to do that. Now, Anthony Edwards, he don't have a problem with that. He don't have a problem with that. He don't have a problem with that. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, he don't have a problem with that. When you have a bad game, it's on me anyways. I got to get better. I got to figure it out. You ain't hearing these old dudes saying that. Man, give me more help. Bring this dude here. Bring this there. I think that Phoenix thing is a clutch play. Trying to put pressure, because Phoenix is at 22, is trying to put pressure on Cleveland at 20, and the Lakers at 17, and Philly at 16. Because these are viable teams. OKC already made it clear they're not interested, right? They've already made it clear. They got their start.
How sad is it if Ronnie becomes a first-round pick, man?
He gonna take it. I tell y'all again. I'm 100% Ronnie is a first-round pick. I literally want to say he's going to be a lottery pick. I'm serious. But I'm looking at it now because I'm looking at this here. Unless a team come in late, because it's got to be a viable situation. He's not going to Atlanta. He's not going to Washington. He's not going to Houston. He's not going to the Spurs. He's not going to Detroit. He's not going to Charlotte. He's not going to Portland. He's not going to Memphis. They don't even want him. Now, again, just in case, though, Memphis is a team that could get involved. at LeBron and Memphis, and look what they got. They got the 9th pick, and they got all of these draft picks, and they can move stuff to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't think that it's a bad look for the NBA if he gets drafted like that, like a straight handout? And James, what up, homie?
NBA hands time.
What's that? Salute.
This is what you do. You got your cash cow, make you all the money, and you ain't talking about. The next good team would be, well, Miami Heat got the 15 pick. The Miami Heat want LeBron. So you got teams at 15, 16, 17, and 20, and 22 that could potentially be interested in LeBron James. And then you got the Knicks lingering at 24 and 25. So you can bundle that pick and manipulate the draft all you want. Tell me, let's see here. Hold on. Okay, I got the perfect scenario, Ticket. You listening, Ticket?
All right.
Check this out. Memphis with Ja Morant is a championship contending team, right? They don't really need the 9th player in the draft. Let's just say when they look at their prospects, they don't think any of those guys are really worthy of the 9th pick. Why would they not take the Knicks 24 and 25th and give the Knicks the 9th pick? And then the Knicks do something stupid and go ahead and draft Bronny with the 9th pick.
The Knicks got 3 first-round picks. So I think the Knicks would make and I think the Knicks are desperate. I think they're a team that will make a play for Bronny.
The Knicks got 2 first-round picks.
Okay, well, I think they're desperate. I think they're a team that would make a play for Bronny.
Again, look at the way you do it. They got the 24th and 25th. The reason teams give up these top 10 picks is because, for one, the amount of money they have to guarantee a player. They'll look at it and say the 9th player pick gets $6 million. Over 4 years, that's a $25, $26, $27 million deal. You know, with the way inflation go, do I think this player is worth $27 million? And if they say no, guess what they do? Who can we trade back then? Because I'd rather get this guy who I got rated 1 point less, and I can get him at 24 or 25. And the 25th pick, he's only making $2.8 million a year, $3 million a year. So that's me committing $12 million instead of me committing this. See, I'm telling you, Utah has the 10th pick. Spurs has the 4th and the 8th pick. The Blazers have the 7th and the 14th pick. The Knicks got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. They can maneuver with the Spurs at 8. They can maneuver with Portland at 7 or 14. They can maneuver with Memphis at 9, or they can maneuver with the Jazz at 10, because the Jazz have the 29th pick. The Jazz got 2 picks in this draft. You remember all the picks the Jazz got?
Man, let me ask you what you think about that, man. What you got on what the Elder's saying about, Pastor's saying about the situation with teams? Oh, Bronny might get drafted in the first round now, man.
You talking to me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, salute everybody. Much love. Salute, Pastor.
Hey, salute, my brother. How you doing, James?
Just chilling. Hey, he have a point though, because that's why I listen to him a lot. Salute down bottom too. Much love to everybody about the money situation. What's the fit for the team? So when you got LeBron and KD scheming up with the little super team thing, it's a possibility. And maybe LeBron can't test to try to get the Lakers to do what he want them to do, like y'all say. But we all know what type of moves he try to make. But KD, he's going hard with this, because he knows his legacy about to take a hit, because he done failed the last 3 times with the super team. So it's him and Brian left, and they hear the chatter about the young teams coming, and they don't have to do what they do. Them dudes got quiet, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
James, you got an earpiece in?
Yeah.
That's what's ruffling. Yo, take the earpiece out so we can hear you.
I'm about to take it off.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel where Pastor coming from. Like when you saying, Pastor, when you talking about you know what I'm saying, just the maneuvers teams can make. I'm just trying to think, like, what teams out there, Pastor, that you think that LeBron would jump and actually go to if they draft his son?
I think LeBron will go to Philly for the right situation. I think LeBron will go to New York. And I also think LeBron will go to Cleveland the way you tell him to me now. If Cleveland hired J.J. Redick, that means LeBron has not closed the door on Cleveland. Cleveland's been portraying themselves like they're not even interested in LeBron. But again, that's the best way to get him. You know what I mean? You don't want to give your hand away. And again, get rid of Garland. The Lakers would probably take Garland. The Lakers would probably do a sign and trade deal. They would probably trade LeBron to Cleveland to help him out so he can sign his deal, trade him to Cleveland, and then they'll take Garland back. Yep. Do the salary thing. They got a few guys they want to get rid of. Because of LeBron coming, they probably don't even need what's the dude from Miami? The shooter that came there? No. That came there. Matt Strutz. They probably don't need him anymore.
Oh, Matt Strutz?
They don't probably need him anymore. They may trade Garland and Strutz for LeBron. Yep. Wouldn't surprise me. Because if they hire, I thought Cleveland, I believed them. I thought Cleveland was not interested in LeBron. But seeing that article Ticket put up there, these bookers talking about hiring J.J. Redick? Really?
Man, James, what you think about that, man? What kind of black eye you think he'll put on the league if Bronny get drafted in the first?
Well, that'll show that how much power he got. But I don't think J.J. Redick should deserve that, bro. How he get a coaching job over Sam Cassell, people who put time in as assistant? You know what I mean? I just don't understand that. The league getting out of hand with that, bro. Some of these dudes don't deserve that shot. Let them earn it.
They're not going to give a brother a fair shot anyways. If you go back and look, most of these brothers are put in really bad situations to get their first job. And if they don't overachieve, they don't get to keep it. Mosley down there overachieving. Shoot, let's keep it a buck. Old boy Bickerstaff did a good job in Cleveland. He didn't deserve to get fired to me.
Facts.
Darvin Ham didn't deserve to get fired to me. You see what I'm saying? I don't think the two brothers down in Atlanta deserve to be fired. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, these dudes is crazy, man. Man, I don't want Sam to go to the Lakers at all. I don't want him to take that job at all. Because he's going to be gone in a year or two. And they'll look at him and say, hey, we did you a favor. We got you paid $12 million, bro. You good. Get out of here. Whatever. You see what I'm saying? Remember, LeBron was the one that said when Ty Lue told the Lakers they disrespected him by offering him that 3-year deal. Remember, LeBron was the one that publicly said, man, Ty Lue should have took the deal. He'd be a champion now again. He's the same one that said that shit. I thought he was supposed to be your boy. Man, come on, man. Come on.
You thinking facts right there. Then they try to make it seem like the Lakers ain't do what LeBron wanted to do. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
They did exactly what LeBron wanted to do. I heard Chris Broussard saying that.
Man, Broussard's a sellout. You know he is.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If he on plus, right? I'm talking about Darvin Ham. And he did a great job. How he get fired?
He got ass faster, man. You know how he got fired, man.
No, the reason why I'm saying that because I never seen a team that go to the Western Conference Finals. And then, this is his first year there. He can't get the teammates and the players that he needs to build his own system because of certain situations. But then he still get the bad end of the stick. But this dude he's doing what he's doing and messing this franchise up. This is a championship organization, bro. For real. And you just let this dude come run amok out this whole organization. And when y'all done built that from the ground up, I don't understand this, bro. I want him and KD to join up. Because after what I done seen with Kyrie and Luka, that's what I've been asking anyway. Luka is a young upcoming star. Give him one veteran like a Kyrie or Kawhi. You don't need to be tearing this young team down, giving up 4-5 draft picks for these old washed up people, man. Because you ain't going to win like that. You can't build your team like that.
He needs to go now. Honestly, I'll be honest with y'all. In the beginning, when he first came to the Lakers, I thought the Lakers did a bad job of listening to him. Because remember, I was one of the ones that, when they talked about the Chris Paul contract, I'm like, he got stuff left in the tank. I got a problem with Chris Paul going there. And you saw what Chris Paul ended up doing in OKC, leading them dudes and nobodies to the damn playoffs. You see what I'm saying? And in the beginning, he got Anthony Davis and we won. The Lakers' problem was they shifted from trying to take care of Anthony Davis, and they did everything to take care of LeBron, and it all backfired. That's all. The Dennis Schroeder deal, it backfired, bro. That shit backfired. The D-Lo, all these people, you bringing in all these guards to try to take the pressure off LeBron, it's backfiring. When LeBron gonna be out there 35, 40 minutes a game anyway. You needed to build help for AD because that was the way that showed you how to build. Look at Minnesota. The guy came from Denver. He literally showed you the blueprint of how you gonna beat Denver. Now he got to figure out how to beat Dallas and the rest of the teams. But he know how to beat Denver, the world champs. You see what I'm saying? They never built around AD after that. They never really gave him good. They tried cheaply to put centers around him. None of them worked. From Kareem Drummond to this space cadet we got on the team now with that hair and flying through the air, but he's dumb as a box of rocks. You see what I'm saying? So it just ain't working. You can't go cheap at that position. I'm gonna tell you the blessing for the Lakers this year. If they can get Trae Young, which everybody thinking is gonna go down, normally in a situation like that, when you get a superstar and they want to leave and they're in the contract, the team says you got to take a bad contract back or a contract back. The Lakers will be blessed if they mess around and got Trae Young and then they force them to take Capella's contract. You get Trae Young and Capella, you in business. But that's going to take 4 or 5 guys the Lakers will have to trade to get that. You in business then, though. You in business. Maybe get D'Lo because I don't mind the backcourt of D'Lo and DeMar. What's his name? DeJounte Murray. I don't mind that backcourt. I think that's a good backcourt. I do.
So, he a free agent?
Yeah, but you can sign and trade him.
Okay.
That's a bad idea for Atlanta. Get up off Bogey's contract. Get up off of Capella's contract. And get up off Trae's. You can easily be capped to where now you can have a year where you just build your roster and not have to worry about spending a bunch of money and paying the tax. And you still got DeJounte Murray and a bunch of role players around him that fit what you're doing. They don't have no 4 right now at all. They don't have a true 4 at all right now. Definitely not one that can score. Because the Johnson dude really a 3. You see what I'm saying? Sadiq Bey is a 3. He's a 2-3. And they got him playing power forward sometimes. Hunter is a 3. These guys aren't 4s. Rui's a true 4 that can score. You got Okongwu. That's who you want in center anyway. I don't mind that front court with Rui, Johnson, and Okongwu, whatever his name is. And then you got D'Lo and old boy in the back, and you still got Austin Reeves coming off the bench. You got any other Lakers dudes you got coming off the bench, plus Kobe Buffkin. That's the guy that want to get some minutes too. Atlanta can compete in the East, bro. They got to get depth so they can stay healthy. They can compete. Yeah. Lakers are toast though, because Denny done already said, "I'm gonna do whatever LeBron wants. Any contract he wants, any stipulation he wants, I'm gonna do what LeBron wants." I hope that's a front. I hope they just trying to get LeBron to opt out so they can say, you know what, things change. We can't do that fiscally, financially anymore. This is the best we can offer you, LeBron, and he gets pissed and leaves. That's what I hope happens.
Hollywood Hearn, what's up, man? You being quiet. You asked to come in. Now you ain't got nothing to say.
That's Lou, huh? Herm called that Dallas series, though. He called that from the beginning.
Hey, man, Kyrie look good.
Herm, you on mute, man.
Kyrie efficient, bro. He is looking good, ain't he?
I see why LeBron wanted him back.
With his tassel / moccasin.
Man, salute to my OGs, man. Salute to my OGs.
Brother, get a pair.
Salute Double H, Hollywood Hearn.
What you got, Herm?
Oh man, I've been listening to my OGs cook, man. I agree with mostly what y'all been saying. Elder bringing us some great points about certain moves. I think Elder, I hate to say it for your Lakers, but I think LeBron gonna play the safe route and re-sign with the Lakers. It's gonna be a show or whatever. They're gonna try to make it sound like LeBron is serious about leaving LA. But I think ultimately he's gonna stay there. I think that's just the safest bet for him because no matter where he goes to meet, unless he's taking minimum deals and taking less money, he's not gonna win a championship.
So if he's not sacrificing money, I don't see him, no matter where he goes, winning the title. So I think he's gonna stay in LA, finish out the rest of his career there, and I think they go ultimately sign Bronny as well. So that's my thoughts on how the fiasco will go with LeBron.
Mm. Mm. Oh, I get it. I get it. Mm. I want to see what the floodgates will look like if he decides to leave or is forced to leave. Because again, he wants the full max for a 40-year-old for 3 years. He wants a no trade clause for a 40-year-old. All this stuff is really just like legacy stuff, bro. Because again, you don't need the no trade. You can't trade without. No one's gonna trade for you without your consent anyway. Who the hell gonna say, "Oh, I want LeBron," even though he don't want to come here? Nobody. And you're 40. Who's even trying to trade for you, LeBron? Nobody. So it's a lot of gimmicks and games going on, man. I want to see the backlash. I want to see what it looks like. The floodgates get open if he decides to opt out, and the Lakers can flip it and say, "No, we're moving a different direction." I want to see what it looks like for him.
I would love to see it, but I just think ultimately he gonna play the safe route, though. I would love to see it too.
Yeah, yeah. What do y'all think Oklahoma City gonna do with Josh Giddey this year?
I think he's gonna be involved in the trade with along with their assets, and I think they getting Laurie Marketing Elder. You pointed out something during the season that they could have had him. They just didn't want to include that fourth. They didn't want to include that fourth first round pick. I think in the off season it's more flexible for them to make the move, and I think ultimately Danny Ainge will take that. Take whatever OKC is giving them because they gonna get three unprotected first rounds regardless. So I think they gonna get lower marketing, and I think Giddy would go to the Utah Jazz in that deal. In
I,
my opinion,
I said the same thing on Kareem tonight that he going to Utah. I sure did because yeah, marketing helps. And then I also said that they need to look for a Wendell Carter, Gafford type center that they can bring in, and then use their influence. Like I use the example of Orlando got pretty much everybody for sale. Only Pablo, and that's it. But the only one's not. If you can pry them, say, "Hey, man, I'll give you 2 first-round picks," even though he ain't worth that, and eat his salary. That's how you pry a guy like that from them because they got salary cap relief and they got the picks. Give them 2 of your lower first-round picks. Give them your picks because you know you're going to be good. Give them actually your picks, and then bring in a guy like Wendell Carter because you need an athletic guy that can score, but is good defensively to fit what Oklahoma City already has going. I'm very afraid of Oklahoma City, bro. With all the picks and all the money and the young talent they got to maneuver and make trades and stuff with, I'm very afraid of Oklahoma City.
I agree. I agree, Dutch. I totally agree.
Mm. Yeah,
And
I'm Kyrie, man. I can't go. I got to keep going back to that. I'm very, very happy for Kyrie, man. Very happy. Very happy.
hey, Paz, I keep trying to tell Ticket. He's raising the trophy in Boston, man. They gonna win on the road in Boston.
Well, the first oh, and you talking game 5 then?
Yeah, I'm saying game 5.
Okay, game 5. Yeah, because it's 2-2-1-1-1, right, in the finals. And Boston is the home team, so you're going to Boston for 2 games, coming back to Dallas, then back to Boston. All right. So you did say that. You texted me. I saw earlier. You said Dallas in 5, and they raised the trophy. Kyrie raised. Is Kyrie getting MVP?
I'm gonna say yes.
Mm. I know Luca's sick, bro. Luca's sick.
Oh yeah, Luka's amazing, but at the same time, Elder, I think Kyrie is just extra motivated. He bring that calmness to the team. I never seen Luka this much under control like he is now, especially emotionally. Kyrie just bring that calmness to their team, but the fact that he goes back to Boston, Kyrie gonna have extra motivation, and plus he could give the middle finger to the NBA. He could give the middle finger to all his haters, to the media. He could give a big middle finger to Nike. Kyrie Irving is in a situation right now that y'all gonna have to come kiss my you know what. And and all y'all that try to get me out this league and try to blackball me, look at me now. He can have this look at me now moment by winning in Boston, especially. I think he's gonna be extra motivated, Pastor, and I think he's gonna get it done.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
This is
I
my
hope it
only
happens.
problem with Boston. Excuse me. What Boston team gonna show up? Is we gonna get the Boston team that jack up a lot of threes, shoot themselves out of games? Because one thing we do know, we have two closers over here in Dallas, and the way Dallas is built, say, bro, they look scary. I was on the T-Wolves, but Chicken, you did a great video earlier about the Anthony Edwards comparison to Jordan. He got a long way to go, but we see the flashes. So I do understand that part, but I like where the league is going with these young players. We have to promote them more, bro. Them dudes out there, and I don't like how they be talking. I'm tired and this and that. Everybody tired, man. It's 82 game season plus playoffs. That's when you taste the champagne, when you fight through adversity. So I just need them to continue to grow. He done got further with it. What round he went to the last? He was the first, then he went to the second. Now he went to the Western Conference Finals. He's making progresses. Luka, it's his second time in the Western Conference Finals, making progresses. Shea was the #1 seed, beat Denver 3 out of 4 times. You know, even though regular season not matter, but Styles is great fights and make great fights. And I think OKC in the regular season had a blueprint of beating Denver too. It wasn't no fluke, y'all. That's why they was the #1 seed. That's why they was the top 3 the whole season, battling for that top spot. So it wasn't no fluke that team was up there and surprisingly doing what they was doing with the Shades of the World and the Williams. You know what I mean? So they have a solid organization. They have a lot of draft picks. Let's see what they're gonna do with that. So with the Dallas, with the Minnesotas, with the OKCs of the world. I ain't know Paul George is gonna hop out. Let's see what he do. Let's see if he go to one of these young teams and try to be that veteran leader to get him over the hump. You know what I mean? Because we've been riding him hard too. We waiting for him to make that next step. It's time. All that super team stuff dead.
Don't Philly want Paul George pretty bad?
Yeah, that's a rumor. They've been leaking
at
in
this
the
point, I take him in Miami. If he's a free agent, we ain't got to give up nothing, and he willing to come over there and just play ball and blend in with us, I take him in Miami.
Y'all don't have no cap space there though.
Sure don't.
Y'all ain't got no money.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
And Pastor,
Philly got 65. Philly got 65 million, and if they decline Paul Reed, that's another 8 million.
Yeah, Philly
got some money, bro. Philly got a bunch of money. Embiid, the only body getting paid. He the only one getting paid.
Yeah.
So So Philly, all right. Philly got the money. So who else got the money then?
He can sign Paul George.
Yeah.
But
OKC got money.
Yeah.
Denver got money. I mean, Detroit got money.
Orlando got money.
Orlando got money?
I think so. I had to look into it again. I think they. Because you got to look at all their players young, Elder.
Yeah, that's right. They're all on rookie contracts pretty much.
Yeah, I was about to say that, Elder. Ain't that rookie contract? So you got a lot of money. You got a lot of rookie contracts.
Is anybody in Orlando getting paid? Anybody down there getting paid right now?
Nope. I think Pablo would be up for his.
No, he just came last year. Pablo was in the last year's draft. Not like the year before. He only been in the league 2 years. No, he ain't up yet. Yeah, this is going to be his third year. This is Pablo's third year.
If I'm Paul George, tax-free money, and I get the money that I want, I'll try to go to Orlando. That's if Orlando wants him.
I just don't think Paul George is the missing piece for them. They got guys like that because you taking away from Franz, you taking away from the what's the name, Suggs. I don't think Paul George is the piece down there. To me, if Paul George really want to win, he need to go to Philly. That gives him a very good opportunity to win. Place he can fit right in, make the money he needs to make, and then he fits that team for a need that they have.
Do
you
the
see what I'm saying?
Pacers have money?
You know what? Pacers may have money. Well, no, they're going to give it to Siakam, though. They're giving it to Siakam.
You think Paul George and Embiid and Max at work, though, Elder?
Yeah, I do, actually. I mean, in the East, they're going to win a lot of games. Those three together going to win a lot of games in the East, yes. Because, again, they need
a wing ball handler defender. They need that. I mean, he better than Tobias Harris. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He better than Tobias Harris, and that money coming out the book. So if you can swap Tobias Harris for Paul George, I think that's an upgrade. I do.
Yeah, I do
Tobias
too.
Harris good. Don't get me wrong. I like Tobias Harris, but Paul George is a better defender and a better offensive player. He's a better all-around player. I mean, we talking about a perennial all-star in Paul George. Tobias Harris might have made it once. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
And Pass, it makes me think about that the strippers are probably one of the dumbest franchises in the league. Because honestly, after that 2021 year, that's when I actually would have broke everything up, but I would have moved on, and I would have tried to retool and regroup.
Ain't that the
Because
year they got Paul George?
that was the year that you remember. That was the year they went to the Western Conference Finals. And or
Oh,
whatever.
and Kawhi got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have broke the team up then. Because honestly, that was our best chance to win. We got these young up and coming teams coming up in the West. And obviously, no matter what we do, no matter how cautious we be with these players, somehow, some way, some type of injury is going to come. I think they should have took their losses then. Hey, we tried. It's just not gonna work out, and you wouldn't be in the situation that you're in now. Now, most likely, they would lose PG for nothing, and now it's not a big free agent class. So who you go get? So the Clippers are in a bad spot. They're in a tough situation. They don't have any assets. It's not any way they could get younger. I just think they're in a bad spot, Pastor, man. Either they gonna give Paul George the money he wants, or they gonna lose him for nothing. Or I say the best thing they could do, Pastor, is try to get on the phone with the team and see if they really want Paul George and will they take up paying on Paul George max money so they can get off of him and get something for him. But that's gonna be hard because then you in the grace of the team. So they just in a bad spot, Pastor. The Clippers set themselves up. I would not have paid Kawhi Leonard. I think that's where they really messed up at. If they would not have paid Kawhi Leonard and let it drag on to the offseason, I don't think Paul George would be as upset. But by them paying Kawhi Leonard and he still getting hurt and never be on the court when they need him the most, that's what pissed them off to me. And I think at the end of the day, they should have paid. They should have waited on both of those guys. So that way, if you do lose them both, at least you have plenty of money. But they're just in a tough spot, pals.
Hmm. Mm. Decisions. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Hey, is Paul George DeMarcus Cousin mad? You see what I'm saying?
Hey,
Is he DeMarcus Cousin mad? Because if he is, think
from what I
about
heard,
this.
Pastor,
Hey,
he is. From
think
what I
about
heard, he
this. Think
is.
about this. Say Paul George is DeMarcus Cousins mad, and then LeBron leaves the Lakers.
If I'm the Lakers, that is a player that you can get to replace LeBron.
Man, hey, he's always wanted to be there, act like he don't. But if he pissed at the Clippers, and he mad, and nobody's really doing what he want to do, I can see that, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I have no idea how vast these floodgates are going to be if LeBron actually leaves the Lakers. I don't. I want to see
I
them
actually
so
would
bad.
love it. I actually would love it because it would be
I do
good.
too.
It would be a good. It would be a good off season. I know that.
Definitely. Where is he gonna go? And then who's gonna replace him in LA? Who wants to come to LA now that he's not there? You know, who's had a change of heart or who's made it known or whatever the case may be. I really would want to see it. But honestly, I like the team if the LeBron bounce and they still get Trae Young, maybe had to throw in Capella just to get rid of the salary. And you still would have guys like Vando, you still would have guys like Reddish. You still got they said, oh boy, I already opted in here, so he is there another year. Christian Wood, he already opted in. So you got guys like Christian Wood still be there. So it ain't like you just gonna be totally depleted. You know what I mean? Along with AD and then whatever come back from Atlanta, be it Capella and Trae Young, whoever else they want to bring. You know, I wouldn't mind having Sadiq Bey. I wouldn't mind having that dude. You know, I take him too. But we're gonna see, man. We're gonna definitely see.
Hey,
Paul George.
Paul George, you could come to Memphis, man. Hey, we got some collateral that the strippers would take.
I ain't tripping. Y'all got the ninth pick. And think about it. I mean, unless you get a stud there, I don't see what y'all need at the ninth that's gonna come in and play right away.
That's why I'm saying. Hey,
So I see teams
strippers,
want to get off that.
we give you an opportunity, strippers. Y'all could get younger. We'll give y'all the number 9 pick. We'll package up somebody that y'all maybe want. Hell, we'll give you.
I don't think the strippers got enough for y'all though. Or you talking about with Paul George, huh?
Yeah, with Paul George. We could do a sign of trade. You can give us PG. We'll give y'all Lou Kennard, the number 9 pick, and probably whoever else y'all want to pick. We ain't gonna get rid of Triple J. We ain't gonna get rid of Ja. Hell, we ain't even gonna give y'all Desmond Bain. We doing y'all a favor by giving y'all the number 9 pick, giving y'all a shooter back, and possibly another player that could probably help y'all out. See, because y'all gonna lose them for nothing. So y'all take this trade proposal that I'm giving you. Will PG probably want to be in Memphis? No. But if he's getting paid max dollars, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't care.
The nigga can be in OKC. Why not Memphis? Shit.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he won't care if
Hopefully
he
your
making
punk
50,
ass
60
want to
million a
win.
year.
Because let's not forget, Memphis was right there on the verge until this year fell apart with the injuries and fell apart with Ja missing the
With the
season.
suspension.
With the suspension and then the injury after that. Hey, Memphis gonna be right back there. They
Hey,
already signed all their guys.
Hey, but we showed some promise with the young talent that we discovered within the season too. So we gonna be right back in the mix. So I think we need to
Memphis.
trade the number 9 pick. To be honest, I think we
Yeah.
should. They're saying that we like Edie though. They're saying that we thinking about
Edie is
drafting
not
Zach Edey.
Edie is not worthy of the number 9 pick in my
I know
opinion.
that. I'm
He
just
is
telling
not
you what they're
worthy of
thinking
that.
about
You can
though.
like his ass, but see again, you making it clear. You like Edie, so that means you're gonna trade down because you don't have to use the number 9 pick to get him. So now you
Hell,
looking to
we can
trade
wait till
down.
the second round to get him.
Nah, I think he's gonna end up going first. He ain't gonna make it to the second, I don't think. Because again, what did this year show you? Big men coming back. You need big men. So his value is going up just because of the trajectory of what's going on in the league. You see what I'm saying? It's going up. So I think you're gonna have to get him in the first round. And it's just too many other teams has got like it's 3-4 teams has got multiple picks in the first round. That's how you do it. You take a guy that may go second, but you see the potential in him, and you take a chance with them with your second pick in that first round. You got the Spurs, you got the Knicks, Utah. So Utah got the 29th pick. Ain't no way Edie getting there. Ain't no way. He gonna be a first round pick. I think it's 2 or 3 teams, 3 or 4 teams. I just named 3. It could be another one that actually has 2 first round picks. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I think it's showing the Pelicans with 2 first round picks right now, but they don't actually have 2 because I believe the Lakers are gonna get their pick at 17. You know what I'm saying? I believe Lakers are gonna get that pick. So,
Yeah.
it's just too many teams that have these picks that's going to be Edie ain't going to make it that far. Yeah, you got the Spurs got 2 picks. Oh, there it is. The Trailblazers got the 7th and 14th pick. Utah's got the 10th and the 29th pick. You got the Knicks has got the 24th and the 25th pick. The Wizards got 2 picks. They got the 2nd and the 26th pick. And then, of course, it's saying the Pelicans got the 17th and the 21st, but the 17th belongs to Lakers. And I think they're going to push that to next year, the Lakers, to try to see what happens. You know what I mean? I would, if I was them, I wouldn't want 2 picks in this draft. Not that high. That's a lot of money. You know what I mean? Guaranteed money.
Yeah.
So I would definitely be pushing that to the Lakers. But that's what, 4 teams I named? The Knicks, the Wizards, Utah, Knicks, Wizards. What the hell? Knicks, Wizards, Utah, Spurs, Trailblazers, and Jazz. That's 6 teams? You got 6 teams with 2 picks, bro. Knicks, Wizards, Spurs, Trailblazers, Utah, Jazz, and picks. That's still a lot. That's still a lot. See what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
half your
I
draft.
agree.
That's half your draft. Shit.
But I know my Grizz. I think this is a chance that we could just trade out the whole draft. I think we got a young. We do need a big man, but I think we probably could try to find. I don't know how the free agent scape look for a big man, but I think we need to trade out that ninth spot for sure. And we good at talent evaluation. We could find some talent late in the draft. So if we could trade out the first round, I say trade out the first round and see if any team would give us something for next year's draft instead of this year's. If we could
Man,
do
y'all need.
it,
Hold on,
hell,
I'm gonna
we could
go
get
look at it.
Valanciunas. He a free agent. We could get him.
I'm gonna tell y'all who y'all need. I'm going to look right now. I'm gonna look right now. I'm gonna make sure before I make this statement.
Valanciunas would fit with like what we like to do though.
Yeah.
But then y'all have him already, huh?
Yeah, we did, but we could get him back. Yeah.
See, that's what I don't be
No.
liking, man. Ticket made a good point the other day. Like, why you gonna trade people instead of just developing them and just staying the course? Because you know you ain't gonna get there the first 2, 3 years. You gotta build that. It takes time, and if them dudes home, and you got a good coaching staff, they'll buy into that. You got teams. Look what Orlando and Shaq and them did. Them dudes was young when they made it to the finals, and it was an expansion team. So don't say it can't be done. That's all I'm saying. Denver
You
did it
can.
too. They beat the number one Seattle Supersonics building the right way. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes you just gotta stay the course, man. Stop trying to cheat the system all the time. Them dudes need that developmental skill in their game. So a lot of these teams don't practice. They just shoot.
Fully agree. They need to quit cheating the damn system.
They just go to practice and shoot. Shoot threes, shoot free throws, make half court shots. They don't run no plays, no sets. Then when they get in the game, you got people like Anthony Davis say, we didn't know what we was doing out there. We ain't nobody call no plays.
You
Come
know who you
on,
need,
man.
her. You know who you need?
Yeah.
Goga Batadze.
He's the athletic big, right?
You need him from Orlando. He was a first round pick in 2019 by the Pacers. And he ended up playing there. And I remember he ended up starting a few games for Orlando this year because Wendell was hurt and all their big men were hurt. And he ended up starting a couple games. That dude can go. That's a good young talent, big body, but can run still, play defense, give effort.
We good at developing now. We good at
I'm telling you
developing
right
talent.
now, I will go that route because I think he's his fourth season this year, so he's got to be an unrestricted free agent. I hear he's an unrestricted free agent. Yeah,
Hey,
and if
I
he's an
would like that.
unrestricted free agent, I think they should go that route to grab him. I hope the Lakers go that route to get him. I do. He would be great next to Anthony Davis. He plays hard. He plays hard. He does. He
Yeah.
plays hard. He got like 15 minutes a game. He got like
He'll
15
fit.
minutes a game.
He'll fit right in with what we do because we always play hard, Elder. You ain't never
Yeah,
got to worry about our effort. We always go play hard, so
yeah,
he'll
yeah.
fit right in. But I do believe we need to trade out that nice spot. I
I
do believe
agree.
that.
I don't know what y'all can get there that's going to come in to be valuable enough to pay that kind of money and going to be getting used by y'all. I don't see it. But like you said, y'all got a boatload of young talent that got exposed this year. That y'all got 3 or 4 guys that y'all love now. You know what I mean? Along with them starting 5, they already solidified. You ain't finna be 12 deep. You see what I'm saying?
And Brandon Clark, he actually looked good when he came back. So I do like the fact that he was looking good. So he got some promise going into next year. But like you said, if we could get him from Orlando, I would love to have him instead of us wasting a damn pick on somebody that we don't
Yep.
know what we gonna get in this week draft. So
Yep. That's what I would do because y'all need definitely some a nice big guy that can run up and down. Yeah, I think he would fit good with a lot of teams, honestly, because it's a lot of guys that are good. They just not getting the minutes. They're not getting the opportunity. You know, look how good Aaron Neesmith plays now for Indiana because he's in the rotation. You see what I'm saying? Couldn't get in Boston rotations, but look what he's doing. So,
Yeah, I noticed that too. That's a good breakdown, Pastor. I didn't even know he played for Boston until they said something. That dude be
yeah,
hooping though. He a hustler. He a
he do.
grinder.
Yeah, it's a
And
lot of
Boston could
guys like
use
that.
that.
Look at like Herm was saying. Look at how Memphis competed and beat some really good teams at the end towards the end of this year because they had young guys that had to play because of so many injuries that they had.
Yeah.
You know, and they found out, oh, this dude is ultra talented, fearless. Now you got to fit them in your rotation next year or move them. So, man, it's gonna be interesting. Brothers, I got to get out of here, man. It's late for me, man. I got to go. Salute, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate the
me
ticket.
too.
Appreciate
All
you,
Salute.
right, salute,
James
brother.
and Hollywood Herm. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, Pastor, be
Yeah,
safe, baby.
anytime, y'all. Salute to
All right,
y'all. I'm gone
salute.
too.
All right.